right, guys, this beautiful lady right here, Ms. Mama, she is ready for weekends with Adele. This is her outfit today. That outfit is from where? The Avenue. You got her shoes, natural, you said? Naturalizer. There you go. Look at that, nice sparkly, so comfortable, right?
Yeah.
She looks amazing. Purse is Louis Vuitton.
Courtesy of my mom. Thank you.
Aww.
It's my mom's purse.
Love you, Mama Beezy.
Yeah.
We always miss you. Yep, pearl necklace, the earrings. Do a little spin for us, Mama. There we go. Yes. Sexy lady. Yee.
We're here at the Adele, what do you call it? The merch shop. What do you actually call it?
Weekends with Adele boutique.
Boutique. They have some records. What is that, Papa? Is that a big book about it? Like a big program or something? Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
This first says it starts with a letter.
There's a letter in the front. It has some baby pictures in there too. Look at, is that her son? Aww. Or is that her when she was a baby?
Maybe. Yeah. Right there?
Yeah. That's nice. Then you can see some of her outfits here. Look at some of these, Papa. See some of the outfits that she's worn? It tells you at the bottom where she wore it.
Oh, nice.
So that one is it's the Oh My God music video.
Custom Louis Vuitton.
Wow, that's Louis.
Yep.
This one is the One Night Only Oprah interview.
Customer Christopher John Rogers.
This is nice. I like that. This is the Grammy appearance in 2023. Custom Louis Vuitton. She must be a big Louis fan. I like the shoes. I mean, I like the whole outfit. I like this.
What do you call that? Like ruffle?
Yeah, like a ruffle neckline. Yeah. T-shirts. Let's see, how much is this? It's a really thick material. Feel it.
Yeah.
It's probably $90.
It feels like if you know Pro Club tees, it's like this.
It's almost like a sweater.
Yeah,
it's thick. Yeah, it's really, really thick. Hello, it's me. It's really thick. It's like a jacket. Oh my gosh. That's why it's expensive. I think that's $90. Look at this t-shirt. This is like a jacket.
Yeah, it's
heavy. These are too small. I wish they were bigger. These are like
both. I think I like this one.
These are like 10-ounce mugs. Yeah, this one is nicer. I agree.
I like the top, like the red.
Actually, this is, maybe I should just get this then. It's $25. Should I get it now? We're not coming back tomorrow, right? Or we are? Here's the prices. Tees $45, long sleeves $75, the hoodies are $90. Yeah, sweatshirts $80. Cheers, Papa.
Cheers.
I love you.
You too. Let's have some fun.
Yes.
Thank you, Kuya.
Thank you, Kuya. Yes. Do you drink it from the straw?
That's up to you. Did you mix it? Ooh, it needs no meat, no mix. Look at that.
It's so good.
Pour.
It's perfect.
The bartender knows the mama pour.
Jameson and Diet Coke. And then he has Modelo. I think I should have got a beer. I want a beer next. We're about to go in. Beautiful.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
Yes. You look beautiful. Thank you. Yes. I love your dress.
Let's go.
Yes.
Get it.
Working. Yes.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Oh, sure. It's really pretty. I love it.
How many of you have been in Vegas for a couple of days already? And how many of you just got here? Very, very nice. Well, say hello to Eric, everybody. Eric, say hello to all of our new friends for the night. Now, what was happening before I came out? Because I kept hearing like cheers, but I know it weren't because you thought I was coming on stage. It was you, sir? Well, who are you? What's going on? Why are they all cheering for you? What was he doing? Hang on, shush a minute so I can hear what he's saying. I've got three different things going on in my ears. Hang on, stop chanting, I want to hear what you're saying. Hi, Andy. But why was that making the whole room cheer before I came on? My very own hype man here tonight. Well, Andy, thank you very much for getting everyone ready. Happy birthday, mister, next to you to the nephew. Very, very nice. How old are you turning? 28. So it's not a massive one, but it's a good one. You know, I was very happy with my 28th year. I had a good time. Huh? Almost 30. That's when life really begins, trust me. The older you get, the better it is. Woo! Right. So, you won't believe it, but for the last few weeks, normally, has anyone been to this show before? That's quite a lot tonight, isn't it? Fucking hell. And then how many of you is this your first time of seeing the show? Lovely, lovely. Well, welcome. Everyone else that cheered, you know, when I first started, thank you very much for coming, but that's intense, that many of you have come back. That means the show's good, so there you go. Everyone whose first night is, got something to look forward to. So for the last, like I'd say, month, I went, basically during the show, I do a walk around, and I still do the walk around, don't worry, but I do it. But normally, this is weekend 31, and all of the other weekends, apart from maybe like a month ago, I would walk through the crowd with another microphone. I'd be chatting away to people, being a busybody and nosy and stuff like that. I'd be giving hugs and things like that, and all. But recently everyone's been sick again, right? Which is fine, whatever, but I can't get sick, right? Because I sing 100% live, and if I'm sick, I can't perform. So for about a month, I've still been walking through the crowd, and occasionally I have been speaking to people because sometimes it's just really hard not to, and it's irresistible. But, so I've been doing it being like, oh, I can't get sick. I got fucking sick on Sunday, right? Oh my gosh. I'm a germaphobe. I always have been, always will be. I'm proud of it. But I have missed talking to everybody, and I felt bad every weekend that people think that I just don't like people, and I do. I love them. I just didn't want to get ill. I woke up on Sunday, really blocked nose. I've been really sick all week. I haven't left the house all week. So you're the first people that I'm seeing. So I'm actually even more excited about tonight's show than maybe I have been for any of the others, because I literally haven't seen anybody else. My man has been on tour. We've been laughing about it. He had a book come out this week, and we've been laughing about the fact that he's on tour before me. So I'm stuck at home while he's like touring around America doing interviews and promoting his book, and he's just been rinsing me basically for being unemployed. That's what he calls me sometimes. So you're the first people that I've seen. Yesterday I started to feel better, thank God. I was always coming though. There was no way I wasn't going to be coming, but I was nervous about what I might sound like for you. But so far I think I'm doing okay. I feel like those two songs are okay. But do bear with me. I'm definitely going to need you to warm up all your pipes and sing along with me tonight. That's for sure. But I want to know a little bit about you. Do we have any special occasions here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Do we have birthdays? I know it's your birthday. Do we have any other birthdays here tonight? Or happy birthday? Do we have any anniversaries here tonight?
Yeah!
Or happy anniversary. Do we have any couples nights tonight? Do we have any couples nights? Do we have it? That sounded quite like. Did any men here today get dragged by their spouses? It's okay, be honest, it's fine. That's fine, don't worry. Do you know how many things I get dragged to by my man? I don't fucking complain. And trust me, you're gonna have sex tonight. I just know it, especially if you bought your eyes. Don't you worry about it. So you'll love it. And also, you will love this show because I'm gonna make you laugh and I'm gonna make her have a great time. Do we have any bachelorette/Hindu parties here tonight? We've got a few here tonight. Well, congratulations, good luck. And don't worry, it's fine. I'm obviously divorced, but I've never been happier now, so it's fine in the end, no matter what happens. But good luck. I wish you the best. Do we have any girls' trips here tonight? Well, hello, ladies. Do we have any gays' trips here tonight? Do we have any mother and children here tonight together? Mothers and daughters, mothers and sons. That's one of my favourite that I spot when I'm in this room because it's so perfectly intimate, and I can tell when it's a mother and their son or a mother and their daughter. I absolutely love it. It touches me so much, and hopefully one day that'll be me and my son. Hopefully he'll think I'm cool and want to spend time with me. Where I'm like not bossing him around, basically. Okay, so let me get another sip of my hot honey because I'm chatting shit. So I'm going to do a couple more devastating, depressing piano ballads for you. I mean, obviously the whole show is kind of full of them in a way, you know, that's kind of my jam, that's kind of my sound and my thing. But I'm going to give you two where it's just basically the piano and the vocals, well, Eric, the piano and the vocals. Just because I wanted it to be like, like I said, intimate, but also like we're just sitting down having a chat, which of course we are right now. But I wanted it for you to feel like I'm just sitting at your house or something, sitting in your living room, singing you a few songs. And this is also how most of my songs start. They start just with a really, really sad chord. Go on, Eric, give us one. Oh, fuck my life. I'm so sad, blah, blah, blah. And it goes from there, and that's how most of the songs that hopefully you know, that's how they're created. So I wanted to let you know what it was like being in the studio. And also, I've always been, I'm not so much anymore, it's really interesting actually, because I was thinking about it a bit this week while I was housebound, I'm a nervous performer, but sometimes I'm like a really nervous performer. Like I throw up, I try and find any excuse to like not have to go on stage, and it's purely out of I find performing so frightening a lot of the time. And something that's happened to me in this room is it's become so manageable and normal for me to be on stage, and I'm just nervous now. I'm not scared anymore, and that's been a really, really wonderful, beautiful feeling because I've never ever had that. Like, you know, I've never ever had it. So that's been really lovely. Whether or not that will translate to bigger stages again, I don't know. I might shit myself again, who knows. But at least just being like, okay, cool, I've got a show today, and not being like, fucking hell, and panicking. It's been really, 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 really wonderful. But the original idea of doing these songs like this at the beginning of the show was because in a weird reverse psychology way, it made me less nervous and made me like be able to control my breathing and stuff quicker. But you know, in the end, it's ended up actually being wonderful because I'm just excited to get on stage nowadays, which is crazy for me, trust me. So, are you ready to go on a journey with me tonight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Well, even if you weren't so cooperative, I'm taking you there. I'm dragging you through your emotional dirt tonight, guys. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm definitely going to make you cry, but you're mainly going to laugh because I'm really, really funny. But also, this show is so full of joy. And one of my favourite things about it is watching you. And I'm looking forward to seeing all your faces tonight. So if you remember this old one, like I said, clear out your pipes for me and sing along with me and help me tonight. This is Turning Tables. Last week was weekend 30 and show 60, so it felt like quite a milestone considering how it all got off the fucking ground 2 years ago, if you know what I mean. But yeah, anyway, just last weekend and even this week, especially being like sick and on my own, I just realised how appreciative I am of it all working out and people coming to see it. It really, really is an absolute joy for us, so thank you so much. So this song was the first song that I wrote for my second album. And I was very lucky and fortunate enough that I got to travel all through Europe and all through America on my first album. And I say that, I mean, it's lucky period, but also back in those days, which is only like 15 years ago really, but things are completely different now to when, you know, how they were then, and the way we accessed music and things like that was completely different. So the fact that anyone in America even knew who I was, let alone gave me a chance, and then allowed me to, you know, perform in small clubs and then beautiful, beautiful theatres and things like that on my first album was a dream come true that I never ever thought would happen. And while I was on tour, obviously learned my craft a bit more, especially like singing live and things like that. But I also realised my first album, as much as I love it, and I'm very, very fond of that little me at the time, is I didn't really have a sound. It was more just an album made by a fan, you know, because I will always be a fan of music first, always, before being an artist. But it was basically every genre of music that I like thrown against the wall, hoping it would stick, you know? And I was like, you know, I hope that one day something, you know, a song will start and people just know it's me, or the first note I sing on it, that they hope it's me, that they know it's me. And I wasn't sure how people do that, and I wasn't sure if that was something you could learn, you know, or anything like that, and it's not. I think it's just the more you do something, the more you know how to do it as you know, and stuff like that. So when it came to the end of the tour, I went back to London and I'd become so accustomed to singing all the time that, strangely enough, downtime at that point wasn't really something I was up for. So literally the first day off I had when I got home, I went straight into the studio and we wrote this song. And I was so pleasantly surprised, A, that it was a piano ballad, because yeah, I had a couple on my first album, but it wasn't really what I was known for. And I also, the other thing that, my lyrics on my first album were brilliant, but they weren't as good as they were on my second album. No way, it was night and day. And that was something I think, and I attribute towards country music, because I feel like that's the first time I discovered country music was when I got to tour America on my first album. And I think that the attention to detail and the way that it makes you feel like you're in that moment with whoever that song is about is spectacular. And I realised it had rubbed off on me, that my songwriting had got way better and way more passionate and sort of soulful, as in from my soul, like, you know, and truthful. So I left the studio that day, pleased as punch with myself. And it was a very sad song, which wasn't really a big surprise, because I can dig very, very deep. I could be like the happiest, but like right now, I could probably write one of the saddest songs I've ever written, even though I'm not sad at all. Like, I'm a hoarder for feelings, you know? And I'm an empath as well, so I can just access things very, very quickly. But this song, I was still in the relationship that this song and my entire second album is about. I was still in that relationship, and I had hoped to stay in it, even though, you know, in hindsight, obviously, it wasn't right for me, and thank God, because this album happened. But it was also a revelation that I was unhappy, and I was about to go through my first major, big heartbreak of my life. And your first one is very, very difficult because you've never experienced before. And also, me being a Taurus and stuff like that, I thought it was the end of the world and that I was going to be like a cat lady for the rest of my life because the relationship was breaking up. But I was also, you know, I knew that there was something happening. I didn't know I was writing a breakup album, but I knew that I was having a massive breakthrough emotionally, not just musically. And in the end, 21 ended up being written and becoming its complete own entity. And normally, when I do, and I still, you know, well, not anymore, but, you know, I did like 3 years ago. Normally, during a breakup, I'm fucking useless, you know? I just watch TV, I just eat pizza, I just moan, I don't want to see my friends and things like that. 21 was the most productive I've ever been with heartache, I'm not gonna lie, it really, really was. But anyway, so this was the first song that I wrote for it. It's actually one of my favourites to sing. But for it, I need the girls. So please give a massive... I'm really chatting a lot tonight. I'm sorry, guys. Please, chatting more than normal. It's because I ain't seen no one, like I said. Please give a massive, massive round of applause for Lauren, Amanda and Katie. Oh my God, girls, I'm sorry. Oh my God. I was like, please give a big round of applause. You came on stage before I even said your names. You were just waiting there behind the piano. Sorry. I didn't see you. Right, now my throat's dry again because I'm chatting so much. Okay, right, now I've got a burp. 1 second. This is Take It All. Didn't I give it all? Tried my best. Gave it everything I had. Everything and no less. You get the brunt of it all, 'cause you're all I've got left. Oh, hope and time. time for my lottery seat. So Paul, my love, will you please bring up my tombola? So for those of you that don't know,
I'll bring you with me, and if you
inside of my tombola, I do this every show, inside of my tombola, you can sit down, but I'm giving you my only 3 up tempos back to back. So after this, there's 2 up tempos, so you're all gonna have to stand up again. Because you don't get that many chances to dance at my show, okay? But you can sit down while I do the lottery, because it might take a hot minute. So inside of my tombola is every single seat on the very, very top balcony. And inside, I'm going to pick out one. Hang on, the hand's going a little rummage around. Hang on.
401!
So there's 1 seat number on this rack, so you can bring 1 other person down with you to be my guests for the rest of the night. So if you're in a big group, I don't really know what to say to that. Now, I don't want to like cause any fallouts or nothing like that, but you know, I know what I would do. I'd just fucking run. I'd run down.
Is it you saw the number 1?
One time we had a mum and her 2 kids, so obviously she didn't have anyone to watch the kids, so she decided to stay up there, which is crazy to me, because again, I would have just left my child. But it's fine, it won't hurt my feelings, so just let me know if, oh, happy, just married, congratulations, lovelies, congratulations. Okay, so just 1 person, okay, and just go to the nearest attendant and they'll let you down. Okay, so block 401, which is row A.
Oh my God!
Okay, don't be excited, row A. I know where you are. You're the ones right at the front. There we go. Let's hope it's that girl in green. Seat 101. So that must be someone at the end. 101 on the very, very end. I saw you.
Wow!
Yay! Go to the nearest attendant. To set me free. Quite a lot of my 20s, but I missed it so much. I cut out caffeine, so enjoy your whiskey sour. I'm very, very jealous. You know, if you want to sneak it onto the stage, I might have a little sip. I won't really. And how long are you guys here until? Leave at 1 a.m. Well, it's in like 1 a.m. tonight, tomorrow. Did you come all the way here just for this? Did you really? Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. So you're not even staying then? Okay, so this show finishes at like 10:30. It's 10:30. So what are you going to do? Going to gamble? Carry on drinking your whiskey sours? It's a lucky night. So is the 13th a lucky night for you? Because before we came on, we do like a little group huddle. It's not quite like a prayer group, but it's just, you know, we get together and it probably looks like we're praying, but we're not. And tonight, Eric, my piano player, one of us each gives a different speech or a show. And tonight he went, you know, it's Friday the 13th and it's the 31st show, which is normally bad luck. And I was like, what is this speech before we're coming on stage? I was like, okay, let's all break a leg then, literally. But the 13th is a good one. I'm not a big fan of the 13th, but I think that's because of the movies, you know, like it's like we're gonna come get killed or something like that. Well, thank you so much for coming. May I ask, you can tell me to shut up, I don't mind, I just get very nosy, and like I said, I haven't spoken to anyone all week. May I ask what you were doing when you met each other at work? You work in the ER? Don't, give me more, yeah. Look at all those shoes you're getting. You were a nurse. You were a tech. Wow. Well, thank you so much. You know, ER is one of my favourite shows of all time. I know it's not real life. I know it's not real life at all. I always wanted to be a heart surgeon, and I'm definitely not smart enough to have been one, but my mum always says that I'm a heart surgeon with my song, so I'll take that as something as similar as it possibly could be. But thank you for everything. Thank you so much for coming. I think you should just get drunk during the show and afterwards. Get on that flight home. Are you driving or flying? Flying, just sing your hearts out on the way home. Oh, you flew spirit.
Oh no.
Even more reasons to get drunk, babes. At 1 a.m. crowd on a spirit flight. Obviously, also, as if I've been on a spirit flight, I just heard about it. I'm such a bitch, be like, ooh, like I've experienced it. Of course I haven't. But you know, back before I banned myself from watching social media, those spirit videos I would get sent by, oh my days. Run for your life. Right. Okay, so this song is for both of you. Thank you so much for coming to my show. The subject matter isn't for you because obviously it's really, really sad. But the, you know, the gesture of dedicating the song to you. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so happy I called out your number, especially because it's like an in and out job for you coming tonight. So thank you so much. Eric, my love, sing along with me as well. Eric, take us to church. Sorry, can we start again? I was just laughing right before the first note. Compose myself. Your 7-year-old niece made you a hang.
You look like Shrek, but
Can we get a camera on this paint on this picture here? Is there any? There's a camera here. Show it to this camera here. Can you Shrek? Shrek. Shall I sign it for her? Or is it for me? Oh, that's for me. The program's for you. That would be weird if I signed a picture of myself. And then you said to her that you told me I look like Shrek.
I didn't tell her that you look like Shrek.
Tell her I love it. I say Fiona more than Shrek.
She showed her a picture of you. She was into her music, and then she was like, she was like, I can drive her. That's easy. And
She's 7.
And we were like, well, I don't want to give that to her.
Is she 7, right? That's not actually that. I mean, it doesn't look like me, but that's my 11-year-old. He would just, yeah. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for telling me that story. Happy anniversary. Usually, when like I was saying at the top of the show, usually when I get the camera, you just grab these just because I don't want to mess the painting up. Normally when I walk around the crowd, like I was mentioning earlier, I have another mic and I kind of spot people from the moment I come on stage for hello, and I'm like, right, I'm going to talk to that person tonight. Because they get my attention somehow, whether it be them just singing their hearts out, or crying, or laughing, or like on a FaceTime call, FaceTiming someone to show them the show, or standing up and like defying the grumpy people behind them, telling them to sit down and stuff like that. And so I make a beeline for them, and I always ask them, obviously, what's their name and where do they come from and stuff like that. And at the end, I always ask them, what's one of your favourite memories from when you were younger? And I don't always, could you pass me that bracelet? It's right there. Oh, it's got a Saturn on it. Thank you, darling. That's lovely. I love it. It's my favourite colour and a Saturn. Thanks. And sometimes you get like people who are a bit shocked on the spot to be able to give you any kind of answer really that makes any sense. Sometimes people have planned it because they've either been to the show before or they've watched it online or something like that. So they come with some deep, deep core memory. There's a little bit like uncomfortable, but obviously also it's very truthful to them, so I go along with it. And then sometimes it's, well, not sometimes, usually, it's something about their grandparents and something usually to do with just being outside in a playground or on a beach. That's definitely been the ones that are the most. I haven't been doing it for a few weeks, like I said, because I've been sick. I didn't want to get sick, but now I've been sick, I can do it again next week, I think, because I've only got 3 weekends left after this. So I think my immune system will be back up. But I've been trying to do a different memory every show, so I ask them and then I try and give a different one of mine. This is my 61st fucking memory. And it's getting harder and harder to remember them, and also it's also making me like shelve a lot of my own memories. So like someone will be like, what about like the first time this happened? I'll be like, well no, that's rubbish and that's boring, I can't tell 4,500 people that. And it's terrible because I feel like I'm dismissing little me or something like that. But this week, like I've said about 1,000 times, because I was sick, I was at home all week, and my son was sick as well, so my son also had a week off school. And we were together, not always together though, because you know he's like 11 going on 20 and doesn't really want to hang out with me too much. But also his cousin lives in London, so normally when Angela gets home from school, his cousin is asleep because of the 8-hour time difference. My son is obsessed with a game called Rust. Does anyone else know a game called Rust? See, no one knows. It's like 5 people know this game. And he's like, I don't have any friends who are allowed Rust. I'm like, why? What's wrong with it? He was like, nothing, just no one's really heard of it. His cousin loves it, so all week he's kind of been playing Rust with his cousin, which I've allowed because they don't normally get to play online together. But it reminded me a lot of when I was sick when I was a kid. If I had to have time off work, my mum would have, off work, I wasn't working when I was a child, obviously. If I had to have time off of school, my mum would have to have time off of work. And there's something really special about if your parent...
really frightened about doing tonight. I haven't performed sick for about 10 years. So I'm so glad it went so well. My voice held up. You've been amazing. The energy's been amazing.
I was very impressed that I didn't get upset about it till just now, because before I came on I was truly shitting myself. But my voice is staying, it's great. So
thank goodness for that. Listen, thank you so much for coming to my show. I know it's a really, really big ask to only do shows in Vegas for a period of time, and I know that you make other plans around this, or you have other plans and then you come to this, but it just means the world to me. This show has meant the world to me, and it's fixed a part of me.
Thank you!
So thank you very, very much for coming all the way to Vegas, and I know that's hotel, it's time off work, it's flights, it's childcare, it's pet care. I don't underestimate how much effort it takes you to come to this show. Thank you so, so much. Listen, it's been a really sad and scary week as well. Make sure you check on all the people that you know this is directly affecting, okay? Because it's horrible for everyone. And remember to talk to your kids about it as well. I didn't do that, and Andrew got the shock of his life. But look after each other and be kind, all right? Enjoy the rest of the show. Let's get our last steps in for the night. This is my last up-tempo song, okay? This is my only one I have left, so let's get our steps in. Thank you so, so much for coming, guys. Enjoy the rest of your time in Vegas as well, all right?